Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, I think everything should be working okay, hopefully. Yeah. Ah, it's only been a couple of days since the last stream, and it already feels like it was like so long ago. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try to take it chill. I know we do still have a bunch more world quests, but I don't know where the other ones are, so we're probably gonna have to try to find them like little by little, I guess. And then see which ones are kind of more interesting before we work on them. Yeah, this one I feel like it'll probably expand after like as soon after we actually started. So anyways, man, it's only Tuesday. Like I can't I can't believe it's only Tuesday, but I'm already like so exhausted in the office. And I don't know, this is what it's like being an adult. It's pretty much just a constant state of like I have to work and I don't want to work, and I envy people who actually enjoy their jobs, because it's like honestly I don't think I've met a single person working in corporate who actually likes their job. So yeah, it's one of those unfortunate things. I can't really change that after all. I know one dude who likes his job, but then he was like telling me about it, and he's like, but you're not actually corporate, you're like, he's a personal trainer, I guess, in the gym. So it's like, I mean, you get to pick your clients, kind of like half yes half no, but you do get to adjust your schedule a bit just by talking to your clients, and you do get to hear lots of like interesting stories and all of that. So it's definitely a different thing. I mean, not to mention like you're kind of, I don't know, it's a people job. So basically, as long as you keep your clients happy, you're kind of good. And like generally, it's expected that they'll like you, considering like they. Oh my god, you guys saw that, right? That little gadget thing. Yeah, okay, wait. Anyways, I got distracted. But yeah, most clients will usually pick you because they like you, so it's not even gonna be difficult overall to like find a connection with these people. Wait, oh, this guy's selling things? Joke. When did I buy this? When did I buy this? I don't remember at all. Anyways, you might as well. I don't think I've ever made it, but still, it can't be too bad. You do have some other... This one, we only have a few days left for this. This was a little bit tricky though, but like we still have maybe 3 more weeks, I guess. This one should be done already. This one's done. I can't believe we're so close to like the next patch already, so I'm like really excited for it. I still don't know if I'm going to get Nefer or not, but I am super tempted because of her like passive and all that, but I feel like I really should stop just like getting characters just because of like specific niche things about them. It's definitely not the most practical way of doing things. Yeah, look at the stream, Darkrai. How are you doing today? Wait, what? Yeah, hello, hello. Today's gonna be another chill day until I probably rant about something along the way. I know I did have topics prepared for today, but I'm like starting to like lose track of what it is I wanted to discuss. Although I'm sad though, because yesterday was Farina's birthday, and the really annoying thing is I actually saw the birthday post on Discord, so I was like, okay, I will remember to log in today. And I kept telling myself I'm gonna remember to log in today to get like Farina's birthday stuff. And then I was so busy setting up sound alerts. So yeah, you can try it out. I set up a bunch of new sound alerts you can redeem using channel points and all that. And then I was so hyper focused on that that by the time I looked at the clock, it was like 5 minutes past midnight. I was like, oh shit, Farina birthday, no! Oh my god, so I missed it again. Imagine this year, I forgot to log into my birthday, so I missed the Farina cake. Like the Fontaine themed cake for this year, and then I missed Farina's birthday again, so I also missed her birthday, and I'm just so mad at myself. This keeps happening. And then I actually messaged customer service about it, saying like, because that time they wouldn't give me my birthday mail, and I was saying like maybe it's because of like the resin thing or like the Primo Gems. I don't know. Like maybe, well, technically it's just resin, but like maybe they don't want to give it because they don't want you to like abuse the system or whatever. And then I tried that again. Like maybe they're more lenient with the character birthdays. Like nope, they're not. They still end up not being able to give it. They're like, no, because it's automated. So sorry, we can't like resend it to you. It's like, why is this a thing? You know, I don't think most games are this strict when it comes to their birthdays. So yeah, and I keep falling for it. I have missed a bunch of birthdays actually. Even from characters like Shao, it's just like I know I could just see it online, but it's still not really the same feeling as like actually having it like in your, in your mailbox and all that. I was so focused on free dancing, I forgot about pre-farming for an axe. So yeah, that happens sometimes, but it's okay. I think you do get materials for Danhong though, so you don't really have to worry too much about getting all of them. Man, I really hate the daily comms in this area. It's so damn far away. Like, I don't know who designed this, you know? This is like such a mess. Like, all the waypoints are like so annoying to get to. Like, there isn't really a convenient way to just straight up go there. Like these two, these are like so near each other. There's like so many, 3 of them in close proximity. Like one of these could probably be like closer to this endpoint. So at least it's like kind of in between, but I don't know who decides these things. This one is passable, not really the best. This one's a little bit, well, kind of passable, but anyways. Yeah, these two are just not good though. They're way too near each other. Even these are kind of near each other. I never actually know what to do with these though. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some quest about it, but... Anyways, yeah. Oh my god, you know another sad thing that I realized though? Because I think I told you guys about how the steamer in the office broke, so I ended up ordering another one online. And it arrived last week. So when I tested everything out at home, it was like, it's working fine. It's actually heating up, so I'm like happy about it. And then as soon as I bring it into the office, it stopped working. So I'm really pissed about it. It's like, what do you mean it's not working anymore? As in, I would leave it on for like half an hour and it wouldn't heat up the food like at all. It's just straight up after half an hour, everything's cold. I was like, I don't even know how that happened because it's like it was working fine, but it's like what it's now it's not. And then yeah, and I was like trying to talk to the customer service people about it, and then they're all like, oh, you know, it's like because you didn't set a timer. It's like this is the hot pot function. You don't need a timer for that. So I was like, okay, fine, because you're being an asshole, I'm gonna do it with the timer function instead. And then it still didn't work. And then I was literally videoing everything, and then they were like, "Oh no, like, can you do another video where you do it like 10 minutes long until countdown till 1?" I was like, "You want me to take an entire 10-minute video just to prove that this shit doesn't work?" I was like, "That's so annoying." So I got mad at them again, anyways, and it's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna return the whole item. It's like, I do not have to go through all of this nonsense for like a cheap ass garbage product. And they weren't even like trying to help me out. They just kept like telling me things I already knew that were like literally in the manual. So it's like, why do you need to tell me these things? And then I think at one point I should have realized because I was trying to read what do you call it? The bad reviews. But then the bad reviews, I think were like a very small percentage. Like for example, if you have like 2,000 sales and like maybe less than 100 bad reviews, and let's say like more than 1,000 of them were good reviews, right? It's kind of difficult to just rely on them, but I guess either way, I probably should have still focused more on those instead, because like a lot of it ended up true after all. Like a bunch of people were saying like, oh, you know, the stuff isn't working, and that's exactly what happened to me. So yeah, I am tempted to just tell my boss like if we could just get a microwave instead rather than a steamer, because I'm not willing to wait another half hour just to test out something. But you know the crazy thing is he's already a full-grown adult, and then he still thinks that microwaves cause cancer, which, I mean, just saying, if you learned anything in grade school like science class, you know that's not actually true. So yeah, but apparently a bunch of people in my office actually think that. Like my VP and my manager both think that microwaves cause cancer. I was like, if that were true. Wait, there's a world quest here? What? Okay, wait, I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna mark this right now so I don't forget. Like, these are guys with like really high positions who are probably earning like 10 times my salary, and you're telling me you still think at this day and age that microwaves cause cancer. Like, if that were true, every single office worker probably in like 90% of the areas worldwide would have probably collapsed by now. Because like, they use microwaves every day. It's like such a common thing. Like, if they were that unsafe, no one would be using them, you know? No matter how convenient they are, people still want to live and all of that, so I don't get it. Like, where did this fear even come from? And both of them are like, one of them... Actually, no, both of them are engineers if I remember correctly, so it's also even weirder. And anyways... yeah, I continue my Archon quest. I have 2 hours of quest left. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Like, the Archon quest is really long, but I like the Nodcry one, honestly. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think because it's like logically it kind of makes sense, like story-wise. It's definitely more interesting than before. Or I think maybe it's just because I like these batch of characters more. Yay, free friendship. Okay, one last. I really don't like doing these daily calls, but I don't want to run out of my... Do you call that encounter points? Is that what you call them? The exploration choo-choo like so quickly? Because my exploration right now is still pretty bad, so I'd rather not run out. Like, We're gonna tell them what alcohol costs, yeah. Oh man. Although I guess they don't really drink much alcohol anymore, so they could probably use that as excuse. But still, it's like, why are they so afraid of microwaves? I'm so confused. These are like full-grown adult men, just saying, and then they're still afraid of something like that. I don't know, because I don't want to buy another steamer. It's like, it's not really worth it anymore to go through all the trouble. And I think if my boss really doesn't want to, I might just buy like a microwave for myself. And then it's like, so later on, if they ever argue about it, I can just tell them like, hey, because I paid for this, I have the right to like actually bring it home and all of that. I feel like that I might just end up doing something like that. We'll see, because I just want to make the decision myself, and it's like really troublesome having to consider someone else's opinions about things that I'm planning on using every single day of my life, you know? Like, I need to eat food. You know what I've been doing these days? Because I don't have any way to heat up my food. Like, we have this like mini cooker thing, which I basically use to make instant noodles, and I've been using that to heat up my food. But because we don't have oil in the office, so what I usually do is just add a little bit of water, but then I tend to overjudge how much water I need, and then so it ends up turning my rice into like porridge instead. Or like congee, which I guess it's like, it's okay, but it's not really like the best way to heat up your food. Everything kind of gets mushy afterwards, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of like the feeling like if you wanted, where am I? Shit. wait, where am I? Ah, there, okay. Yeah, kind of like if you wanted to, you know, like the Korean style. Like, for example, if you order like a Korean tofu stew, and then you know how like there's so much soup, right? So tendency, people after they eat most of the stuff inside, let's say the tofu, the meat, the veggies, and then there's still a lot of leftovers. Oh my god, the cat freaked me out. I didn't realize there was a cat here in the shadows. Okay, wait. That was so weird. I was like, why the fuck is Lava moving on her own? It's like, yeah, it's the cat. But yeah, so wait, back to the like this tofu stew thing. So most people will tend to put whatever rice they have into the soup and just lets it heat up there, like soak up all the flavors. So that's kind of what I've been doing in my case. So yeah. Imagine hauling a microwave daily from home to work. No, that's not that's not what I meant. No, I mean, like, if I ever, let's say, decide to, let's say, change sites, or if I'm assigned elsewhere, I'm just gonna yoink out the microwaves. Like, yep, this is mine. Yeah, kind of like that. I don't like. Although, you know how crazy it was before. You know, like in the office toilet, there was no toilet seat because it was like a really old toilet and everything kind of broke and everything. So at one point, my manager is like, okay, you know, we're gonna order one online, and then. But then that time he was like super worried, but like, oh no, but like, what if other people use our toilet? That means they're gonna be using our toilet seat. And he's all like, oh hey, you know, can you uninstall it and install it every single like every time you come back from the toilet, can you bring the toilet seat with you? It's like, are you insane? I think that's a normal thing to do. Like, I am not going to be carrying around a freaking toilet seat just for nonsense like that. It's like, if you don't want other people to use that specific bathroom, you put a sign or something saying like, you know, not for public use or whatever. Like, you don't just yoink out the toilet seat and then bring it back to the office. It's like, oh my god, at that point you might as well just stop. Like, you might as well just not use the bathroom if you're gonna be that paranoid about it. It's like, I don't know, spray it with alcohol or buy a buy one of those toilet seat cover thingies. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't understand this dude. Like, this dude is, like, 50 years old, and he has the shittiest solutions to a lot of his problems in life. It's like, where does the logic come from? This is a dude who's, like, been a manager for probably, like, more than 10 years. Like, I'm pretty sure he's been a manager for over 10 years, and he has, like, the logic of a 5-year-old sometimes. I don't get it. But yeah, so thankfully I was able to talk him out of that nonsense, because like I straight up told him like, I am not willing to do that. If you want to do it, feel free, but I am not going to install and uninstall a toilet seat and carry it back to the office every single time I go to the bathroom. It's like, you know how weird you're gonna be in front from like other people's perspective, they're gonna straight up think you're a freaking weirdo. Like, oh my god, this is so empty right now. That is so weird. But yeah, we're doing that. We're continuing off where we left from last time. Yeah, if you guys want to chat about other things, feel free to do so. Because otherwise, I tend to just get distracted by other things, and that's just basically the story of my life. I'm always getting distracted. Today was a pretty peaceful day, though. Because thankfully, one of my other coworkers was absent, so the less people there are in the office, the more peaceful things get. But apparently, a lot of people are getting sick nowadays. I don't know if it's some influenza, flu kind of thing going around. But apparently they also canceled school like twice, like 2 days in a row. Which has made the traffic situation like a lot easier, thankfully, but I don't know, it's gonna get worse again tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to all of that nonsense. Still, I think work in general is just getting depressing. You know, literally right before I did this stream, I was working. I literally had my laptop open next to me, and I was like typing up a report and all that. Cause like I should have finished this ages ago, but I don't know. I keep getting demotivated to do it, mostly because I have no interest in doing the report. It's like this was a report that if you had asked me to do this, like maybe uh 4 weeks ago, I would have been fine. Or if I'd done it from scratch. But then the problem is, someone else was assigned to do this report, and then he never finished the report, so I was assigned to fix it. And then I have no interest in fixing someone else's work. So yeah, it's a lot more annoying for me now than if I had just done it myself. Wait. She can't reach that? Oh? Oh yeah, there we go. I don't have enough of these, honestly. I probably should collect more, but I'm kind of lazy. I feel like I'll probably do that later on. But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, feel free to use all the new sound alerts that I've added in. I think some of them should be kind of fun, hopefully. I don't know if you guys will like them, but... yeah. Some of them... I think I adjusted the pricing so that whatever slightly shorter ones should be cheaper. Wait, does that sound correct? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Wait, because like when I tested it out yesterday, it sounded correct to me, but then I don't know. It sounds a little bit staticky on my end. Is it okay for you guys? Wait, really? You guys don't hear anything? Wait, really? Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Wait, it was fine though. How do the sound alerts things work? Wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try. Cause I hear it. I heard the Paimon ehe sound. Did you guys hear? Did it hear it? Or is there a delay or something? But it showed up on screen, right? Oh my god, this is. Sorry about that. Wait, let me try something. Oh no, wait. Okay, wait. Let me fix. Oh hey, sound alerts not showing up on stream or something like that. Why is it like that though? I tested all of these out yesterday. I kept doing it so many times. But I don't know. I guess sometimes it really just doesn't work. Sound alerts not heard on stream. Okay. Streaming softwares, audio monitoring setting, monitor and output? Wait, I know I did that. Let me double check. Actually, I might have set that to the wrong thing. Monitor. Output. Where is that? I'm so not good at things like this. Audio. Okay, audio. Yeah, wait, give me a bit. No. Advanced audio properties. Monitored output! Okay, oh my god. Oh my god, it was set to the wrong thing. Okay, wait, let me just fix the other thing. Okay, sorry, I think the sound alerts are... I forgot to set them up in the other scenes. So they're currently only in the gameplay, like the current scene that we have on right now. It shouldn't be in like the chatting screens. I'll fix that later on. Okay, let me try again. Hopefully it works this time. Hmm. Is it working? That was so late. I don't know if you guys heard that correctly though. I heard it vaguely in the background, but I don't know. Hmm. Man, these things are so messy though. Why is it so difficult? At work there's very disturbing static. Oh no. Oh, why is it like that? Okay. Okay, it's okay, it's all to be fair, it's also a little bit weird on my part. I don't know why though. Hmm. Do I have to restart something? Monitor and output, correct. Confirm the correct output. Desired device headset? Hey, this is so confusing. Mhm. Okay, let me just refresh that for a bit and hopefully it works. Okay, it's okay. I will be the one to test them out, so at least you guys won't spend your like points in the meantime. The shorter redeems? Yeah, everything's just so awkwardly sounding. Why is everything so staticky? It's such a and there's like a huge delay. Like the sound shows up way earlier than the actual visuals, so I don't get it. Mhm. Okay, nope. Audio. Advanced audio properties, active, monitor and output, and then this one's supposed to be okay though. Hey, wait, actually, let me try in the sound alerts dashboard thing. Because I just did this yesterday, it should have been fine. Okay, let me try. Yeah, sometimes this is the reason why I don't really like adding new things, because it's like, it just makes it so difficult. Okay, never mind, it's not working after all. Why is it like, I will fix that next time. Sorry about that, so abort for today. Yeah, it's so static. Although, I mean, vaguely it is kind of supposed to sound like that, but I don't know. There was even supposed to be some of the funnier ones. Like the Robin song was gonna be like almost, well, not the whole song, but like pretty long. And then there was even like the Ouya cat, something like that. The Toothless Dragon, that's... Wait, no. Did I add that one? I kind of forgot which was... Oh, the Crying Cat, yeah. Hmm. Why is it so scuffed? Everything sounds so scuffed, I swear. Wait, default for any of your audio sources. Wait, is that a thing? Oh, the audio sources? Audio? Uh... Wait, That was clear, right? Did that sound okay to you guys? Wait, I heard the munya munya sound. Hey, that sounded clear. That sounded clear, right? Right? Oh my god. Wait, yeah, okay, so apparently that was the thing because I searched the OBS forums and it said, "Are you using default for any of your audio sources? That's a common issue." So yeah, always choose a specific device. So I set it to my headphones and then now it's working okay. Okay, maybe not. What? No, why is Robin so scuffed again? I thought it was okay. Wait, I thought it was okay. Why is it so scuffed again? Oh no, there! Okay! No, it's fine again. Hey, it fixed itself. Kind of. Wait, why? That took so long to adjust though. You know what? I'll just play around with all the... Yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe it's because it's too long, it gets scuffed in the beginning? That is so strange. So strange. Let me try the older ones again. Yeah, okay, nope. Nope, it kind of went back to its scuffed version. I don't get it. Okay, back to audio, and then this is... The speakers are okay though. This is the correct one. Desktop audio? No, not desktop audio. Mic, auxiliary audio. What is refreshed cache? Is that a good thing? No, I feel like that's probably not a good thing. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I will just try to figure it out next time what went wrong. It's okay, yeah. This is why I have a hard time like adding new things to stream because I never know if it's gonna really work out well until like I actually go live, and then by then it's a little bit too late. Because imagine I spent how many hours doing this yesterday? I think over 3 hours probably trying to set up everything. I even set up once for like new followers, new subscribers, all of those things, like so many. Because I was like trying to find like like the typical perfect name to match like the perfect audio kind of situation. But apparently, yeah, stuff always gets super scuffed. I don't know how other streamers tend to do it perfectly though. Alert volume? Eh. Well, that's usually true. The reason the 2.0 model shrank so much this time was actually due to the limits of the materials used. I had to cut a lot of non-essential features. For example, the entire structure for lifting it into the air. If it can't get up into the air, how is it supposed to collect data from high altitudes? It's all because, you see, many of the greatest leaps in human knowledge come from when the researchers themselves step in, even if it means becoming the subject of their own experiments. They say Heinrich's team drank tens of thousands of bottles of Fanta to perfect the flavor we have today. So you get what I'm saying, right? You want to conduct the experiment yourself? Oh, not me. It's enough of a miracle that the fungal effect hasn't affected you two. If I were the one to try it, it'd be a total disaster. Not I mind trying. Sooner or later, the curse will devour me anyway. But the research on Kuvaki is too important to be left unfinished. How about this? I'll just redesign the Fanta bottle to be shaped like you two. Or we don't even have to call it Fanta anymore. We could call it Paita, Monta, or He's getting worse. My god, his naming conventions are getting like drastically worse at this point. Like, this guy is so strange. Please, for the sake of scientific progress, take the Collector 2.0 with you into the skies. Since it's for scientific progress, how about Paimon does it? Huh? We're both part of this co-branding, aren't we? Then why is Paimon the only one being sent off? I'm not sure that'll do. Even in the name of scientific progress, we can't run experiments on someone so small. I was just thinking of making you a glider or something. Oh, I got one already. Okay, Paimon is scared. Don't joke around like that. But don't worry, Paimon will be going with you. So you already have a glider. That's amazing. Then we can check that off the list. Alright, let me explain the latest changes. Just yesterday, it occurred to me, since the thunderstorms here are bursting with Kuvaki, instead of avoiding it, why not harness it? In other words, we can actively attract the lightning. This relay device was built for exactly that purpose. Attract the lightning? But that sounds dangerous. It'll be fine. Most of the Kuvaki in the thunderstorm will be converted into an upward force field. The remaining energy will be captured by the Collector 2.0 to power the enhanced lightning protection device. Trust me, your chances of getting struck are no higher than 0.0067%. But there's still a chance I might get struck. Statistically speaking, there's a negligible risk. I mean, no proper scientist would ever claim something is 100% certain. This will be the final experiment. Channel the lightning to the lightning rod over there. It'll launch up and collect the data. The lightning protection device in the Collector 2.0 will keep you safe. I'll let you know as soon as we got enough data, and I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. So, ready to go? For the sake of science. That's the spirit. For the sake of science. Okay, this guy's a little bit weird, but... Wait, are we supposed to just, like, stay here, maybe? Ah! I fell! I fell! Wait! Oh, there! Oh, this wasn't too bad. Got enough data. Okay, let's go, let's go. Experiment was a success. Okay, just as I thought, Kuvaki has huge potential. Thank you both. This is the critical data I was missing. Once I've combed through it all, I can finally get started on my thesis. Really? Who the heck wants to work on their thesis? I hope the research results on Kuvaki will truly achieve what Mr. Raimondo envisioned, freeing people from their reliance on Arceum. This would be an enormous step forward. Looks like we've actually helped with something big. That's awesome! Indeed, progress marches forward. My thesis should be done in a year or two, and maybe in 20 or 30 more, we'll start to see the real impact of what we did today. What the fuck do you mean 20 or 30 years? Bro, who can wait that long? We'd probably be dead, you know, honestly, considering the lifestyle that we have. Like, I'm not very optimistic about our chances of surviving that long. That sort of time frame is already a breakneck breakthrough. Scientific research takes time, you know? It's all about patience and precision. We can't rush it. Alright, fine. Paimon really thought we'd get to try a ball of fan Starlight Paimon any day now. I'll be sure to suggest that to Heinrich and the team. On here, take the Nodcry Airspace Data Collector 2.0 as thanks from me. I removed the data collection module since it's classified tech from the Institute. I hope you understand. It no longer has any data collection functionality, but the lightning protection still works. Hopefully it'll come in handy on your adventures. Just a heads up, it only works on thunderstorms that carry Kuvaki. It won't be effective against regular lightning, so once you're outside Notcry, it probably won't be of much use. That means we don't have to worry about getting struck by lightning while we're out exploring. Science really can defeat a curse. Oh, well said. And finally, thank you both again for your contribution to science. Once I've sorted through the raw data, it's time for me to head back to the Institute and start writing my thesis. Yep. Yep. Oh, that was so short. Okay, that is so short. Wait, okay. Wait, actually.
深淵を覗きたければ、灘くらいの夜霧の中を歩むのがおすすめですよ。ワイルドハントの行軍が暗闇に引きずり込んでくれるでしょう。
Is that clear now? Wait, let me try another one.
人間の
Oh!
多様性に
I think it's working?
忍耐強く接するべきです。
Hopefully it's working now.
卑劣な者たちの
Okay, wait, that won't work. Let's try something longer then. So the longest one I think is the Robin one? Yay! Yay! Okay, so apparently the fix was some kind of disabling it as controls via OBS. I don't know why that was a thing, because when you search the instructions, they tell you like enable control through OBS, and then suddenly it says like, okay, disable it because it might interfere. It's like, this is so messy. I don't know what is it with like different, like even like the same source tells you to do different things. Like I'm confused about everything, but well, at least I'm assuming we solved that problem, so I think even the, wait, let me, the cat should be here also. But there's a delay. Wait, no. Okay, no, I think it should be fine. It's probably just a little bit of a latency between my audio and the visual cue on stream. But I don't think that's an actual issue. Wait. Search for Adina's resting place. Where is this? Where are we supposed to be going? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, never mind then if that's the case. Wait, I'm not sure what that quest is supposed to be, so we might just like do something else instead. Hey, welcome to the stream, Dragon Jinwei. No, my god. I try I set up sound alerts and hopefully they're working now. They were kind of messed up a while ago, but I think I fixed things. Yeah, you can hear the munya munya sound now and all of those extra stuff. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If I don't know if it's considered a little bit expensive. I don't know. I just made the alerts a little bit more expensive just so that people wouldn't kind of spam it too much while I'm playing the game because it can get pretty long. Like, the tendency if you see the more expensive ones is because they're drastically longer in terms of sound. So yeah. Because I don't want to be in a situation where like I'm focused on something and then people keep spamming like say the cat meme version or let's say Robin's like almost half a minute long song. I feel that the veteran might get power creep by Danheng. I probably honestly because like it's been how long since Adventuring came out, so yeah, basically. I feel like he definitely has to power creep him at some point because it's like if you're going for like a year and like especially if you're at C0. If you're C6, maybe not yet because like I don't know how much damage Danheng can do. But Adventure is still good on the damage front. I still use him very frequently. Yeah. In the current content. It's fun. He deals like maybe 100k with a single basic attack, so that's good. Success on your first try. You really are something else. But I realize a lot of my redeems are probably not actually like maybe very little are Genshin related. I think most of them. Oh wait, no, I do have Paimon. I have Paimon's ehe sound. Oh, this one is also really fun. I like the Mexican cats one. It's so loud though. Okay, so I might adjust that for next time because it's a lot louder than expected. Oh my god, that's so loud. That's so loud. Tomorrow I will try the new endgame mode again with Dan Heng. Wait, tomorrow? Oh, is it already tomorrow? Oh, probably. Hey, nice. I'm so excited. I hope I have all of his materials though, but I feel like I probably did not prepare enough for his light cone. Ugh. Who's Bobik? That's not what you're calling this giant machine, is it? Yeah, it's gonna be weird. You really did call it that though. And see if I can get 2-star. Oh, the endgame, you mean the Lygus one. Okay, I don't know. I'm not excited for that. I haven't retried it. I didn't even get 3 stars on like the first and the third night. So I'm not really optimistic I can finish Lygus to begin with. I don't really have a good team. Like I don't have Hyacine, I don't have Trivi. Oh, but my Evernight is like better now. She's not like perfect, but at least most of her stuff was kind of leveled up already. So maybe. Evernight did really well in the second half together with like Casteries and Remembrance MC. First half though, in pure fiction, I really didn't know what team to use in the first half. Cause imagine I already have Anaxa and I have V Herda. And then look, no matter which support I put in, they really couldn't beat like the certain 24,000 range kind of. So I ended up changing one of it to Xiao Xiao just because like I felt like a lot of the enemies there had weaknesses to fire, so I ended up putting him there, even though it's probably not the best solution, but it worked out. So I did end up getting a full 60,000 points. Most of it was carried by like the second team for sure. Their point difference was pretty big actually. I think almost 10,000 difference. Yeah, don't worry might be a big ask, but operating giant robots is so much fun! Cherbobik does have a shocking appearance, but he's awesome once you get the hang of the controls. But so you mean it's fun? Paimon might want to give it a go too. What do you think? We'll try our hand at the big robot, of course. It's like basically piloting a Gundam. And I've been so obsessed with Gundams again, even though I can't bring myself to build any of the ones that I have as backlog. Because it feels like such a huge commitment. So I kind of want to start with like the smaller SD Gundams because I feel like they're much more manageable. But I've been so busy every single day. And then soon enough, since I do plan on trying to play Duet Night Abyss, I probably going to be even busier, but who knows? We'll see. I'm a little bit worried because it's going to be in the expected time while I'm on my work trip, so I don't know how well I can play in the meantime. Not to mention, I'm still having a hard time deciding if I should be using the English dub or the Japanese dub. I'm kind of leaning towards the English dub for now, mostly because you know like how in Hoyo, every time they have, let's say, a new video, new trailer, whatever, they will release, let's say, the Japanese version, but with English subtitles as well. So you're free to pick whichever version you want, or you just choose the language and you can choose the subtitles. But when I was searching for Duet Night Abyss, basically all of their Japanese videos just only have Japanese subtitles. And if you're in the English channel, you can only pick like the English audio with English subtitles. So I'm a little bit frustrated because it means like I can't even understand the Japanese content either way. So I would kind of be forced to use the English one all the time, but I think it might be okay. Because I was kind of listening to all of their like test demos and like look at like those character introductions and they seem okay. It's not like it's a little bit smoother. A lot of them feel kind of like the British accent maybe. So it's a little bit like fancier than typical English. So it might work out. I will try. And then if I really hate it, I might just change back to Japanese anyways. So yeah, I will see later on. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. I am posting a little bit from Duet Night Abyss from their Twitter account little by little, mostly because they keep spamming their Twitter feed, but it's not like their official Discord isn't like working properly, so a lot of the Twitter announcements don't actually show up. But yeah, anyways, I am doing it manually just for the sake of you guys. So in case anyone's interested in playing, let me know. I'll probably add you and all that. I think there is multiplayer. I don't know how good the multiplayer function's gonna be. Okay, wait, let me see. I also want to get crit damage and crit rate on substats, but for now I'm looking for attack and speed. Oh yeah, it's so difficult. Yeah, it's so hard to roll on crit, honestly. Mm-hmm. Helps me shit. Mm-hmm. I'm on Team Paimon? What the? Oh, you make Paimon's head hurt. And what was that we were saying about headaches being a sign that you're getting smarter? Nope, not getting that either. Yeah, that's not true. If headaches were a sign to make you smarter, then a lot of people would have been smarter, but nope, they're still dumb as hell. Alright, since you're in Paimon's team, Paimon gets to set the rules. Please learn how to control Bulbik properly. You'll endanger us all otherwise. My god, do you have no faith in me at all? Like, I'll be fine, you know? I'll be fine. Wait, was there another? Oh, there's actually we do have one sound that we haven't played at all, or two actually that since we started. So I might as well play them now just for fun. I think it's so loud. Is it really supposed to be that loud? I can't tell. If the alerts are too loud, just like feel free to let me know because I also haven't like I tested them out like through the sound alerts dashboard, but not exactly like during stream, so it might not be the same. I have 91,000 points. Oh my god, so many points. Uh-huh. Okay, wait, we have, okay, the crying cat. Although I don't know how long this one's supposed to be. Oh yeah, this one, the really hilarious cat. I only have a limit though of like, I think 10 sound alerts. I wanted to add a bunch more funny meme ones, but I'll see. Like it depends on like how you guys like the other ones that I have right now. But yeah, feel free to give suggestions if there's like specific sounds that you would like. Then maybe I could consider adding them or something, but I will have to rotate them if ever. I mean like kind of shuffle them around if ever. Mhm. What the heck is this? Bulbik the super strong. Okay, he has instructions. He has his own instructions. Bulbik can generate powerful blue unipolar fields to easily move or rotate containers that have red unipolar fields. Unipolar fields of the same color repel each other. If same-colored unipolar fields are placed in opposition, containers will be stacked in an unusual manner. Anishka has provided some blueprints. Why not try stacking the containers in accordance with her instructions? Okay. Hmm? Yeah. How do you actually like put it down though? I'm confused. Oh, there! There we go. Oh, that wasn't too difficult though. I thought it was gonna be much weirder, but apparently you don't have to actually press any buttons to put it down. You kind of just shove it in there and hope for the best. Okay, wow, you're pretty good. No wonder Bobik's taking a shine to you. And no wonder Neshka's got her eye on you. You're amazing. God, these guys are so weird sometimes. No wonder. Wait a minute. When did Paimon get roped into your cheerleader club? Ugh, must have been something to do with those puppy dog eyes. Still, you did just figure out how Bobik works without getting anyone hurt. That is pretty impressive. You know, hilarious thing, I literally just started watching season 3 of Spy Family, and then they had, in like literal first episode, they had a scene where like Lloyd was fighting using like those crane things used in construction demolition or whatever. That was so dramatic as heck. Yeah, basically kind of like what we're doing right now. Also, don't you think the arrangement of these boxes has some real artistry to it? No. A work of art installed by a civilian all-terrain transportation device. Is that what people call installation art? But is that what it means? I never really got it before, but now that you explain it this way, I totally do. That's not what that term means, you know? Yep, and you could say we're subject matter experts on that, being part of the Alliance of Artists to overthrow the evil organization and protect the future of Fontaine. I forgot about that entire concept. That was so, yeah, oh my god, that was so weird. I remember that, but I didn't finish exploring a lot of Fontaine, so there's so much stuff I definitely missed. You have tried self hotpot before? Is that like you have a solo hotpot? Yeah, I have. It's really good because I really like spicy hot pot, and most of the time, I don't have people who also like really spicy hot pot, so it's kind of annoying because I have to be the one to adjust. But yeah, it's worth trying. Especially if you have very niche preferences, it's much better to get your own specific hot pot, and you can decide how much stuff you want to put in. Like for me, my favorite usually is like putting a lot of chili into it, and then the basics. If you want your broth to be very sweet, I'm not sweet in like the sugar kind of sweet, but like an umami kind of richness and sweetness, you should add onions, carrots, and corn at least. Those are the easiest things you can add. If you have access, you can also consider adding, let's say, an apple or a pear. It makes the broth like really rich and super good. And yeah, when I invited my friends over to my house before to do hot pot, they kept drinking my soup because it's like, oh, it's so good. It's like, yeah, it's good, but like stop drinking it because we're gonna run out of broth for the hot pot. But yeah, also it costs around $5 or $8. Wait, how much is that? It's not too bad, I think. Well, it's a little bit expensive, but not too bad, I think. Hopefully. I mean, if it's like an unlimited hot pot, it's probably pretty good. If it's like a la carte kind of situation, then maybe it's not very worth it. Yeah. I really like this one as well. This one's really funny. Although actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is it too big? I feel like the scale of a lot of these alerts is like quite large compared to the screen. I don't know, I don't really have a reference because I don't really see other people using it so much. But yeah, you know, again, as usual, if you have any concerns about the audio, the video, any redeems or whatever in the stream, just feel free to let me know. Huh? Wait, can't hear them? Wait, I can hear them though. There's... In my case, I hear the sound before I see it on stream. Like, were you not able to hear any of the sounds at all? Like, for all of the ones? It was like a while ago I removed like the... Yeah, it's it's super loud for me actually. Hmm. Why is it like that? Okay, fine. Okay, wait, let me set that up again. Control audio via OBS. Okay, and then I set the sound alerts advanced audio properties monitor and output. Okay, and then properties? No, this is fine. Okay, let me try again. Let me try again. Is it working now? Okay, maybe I can play something a little bit longer just so... Okay, there! Okay. Oh, thank God. So it wasn't working a while ago. So I had disabled the audio thing through OBS, but apparently I still do need it after all. Which is such a mess sometimes. Why is stuff like this? I don't know. But yeah. As the... Oh no! Wait! Oh hey, it's distorted again. Why is it always distorting itself? It was fine a while ago. I wonder if it's because it's something too long that's having trouble like playing it? But the shorter sounds are fine though. Okay. Okay, it went bad again. It was good and then it went bad. Oh, so crunchy. So crunchy.
少数の愚かで卑劣な者たちの行為に憤る必要などはありません。
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I will just figure that out next time. If I keep thinking about that today, I'm gonna end up spending like the entire stream focusing on that sound alerts, even that was just a new thing. That was literally a new initiative that I spent like probably how many 3-4 hours yesterday trying to figure it out, and then only for it to end up like this. So, it's annoying because I tested them out yesterday and they worked out fine. So I don't know why they're not like working properly here. Even the cat one should have been super funny. This is the place. We're not the best at what comes next, so we'll leave that to the real artist, eh? Again? What are we doing this time? Also, it's so inconvenient to like climb up this thing. Hey, it's beautiful. Bobik seems to love it too. Let me see. Where should we? Oh my god, is that the Fatui? What are they doing here? Well, that's where you were, huh? Real runaround you gave us there. The device in your possession is now property of the Fatui Task Force. Send it over, and then scram. What follows is none of your business. Lord, who are these people? Acquaintances of yours? I can just about tell these are Fatui. Yeah, forget recognizing these chumps. We only have ballpark numbers and Fatui who've handled knuckle sandwiches out to during our travels as a whole. Such insolence. Still, we're not here to fight. Hand the Land Rover over peaceably, and we'll consider overlooking your rudeness. Land Rover? Wait, do they mean Bobik? But that's not what the scientist who created him said. That's right, Slava told us in no uncertain terms that he'd only give us Bobik if we promised to only ever use him for civilian transportation. Drislav? We hired Drislav. Everything he created, we own. Even the names of said creations. He has no right to transfer ownership to anything involved. Just hand the Land Rover over. We can... That sounds so stupid. Land Rover over. We can even overlook Drizlav's theft of key assets and his absconding with them. You're Drizlav's friend, so I assume you're all smart enough to know who has greater authority here. Sure we do, but Makola, have you ever seen anyone with poor judgment? Oh, I'll say, Drizlav's entrusted Bobik to us, so of course you got to take good care of him. Also, Bobik is just the cutest, you know, like a little puppy. I mean, puppies and puppies, and humans are humans, and there should the two be spoken of as the same creature, but, you know, many pets are treasured as family nowadays. So how could we let strangers just take ours away? Precisely, and we're talking strangers who decided someone else's kid is cute, gave that kid some weird name, and now want to take that kid away. What such people need isn't our cooperation, but a real stern lesson. Bobik is a civilian altering the what? Okay, fine, and you shall see who Land Rover's real owners are. Are we gonna fight these guys for a freaking machine? That is wild. We have a crazy ass team with us right now, so the fact that I know her like get rid of majority of them by herself without any effort. Why'd you hold me back, Makola? I wanted to give those lunkheads a piece of my mind too. Don't be mad, Anishka. Don't be mad. We should pity such loveless folk to go nigh insane with jealousy upon seeing two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends. Huh? Wait. Two happy families bringing their cherished pets out to meet new friends. Are you saying that Paimon Starlight's pet? Oh, of course not. How could you get owner-pet relationships wrong? Starlight is very obviously your pet, right, Paimon? Like, no, that's not that's not how it fucking works. What the heck? Well, it's not. Wait, how did you come to such a wild conclusion? Perfect features, lovely golden fur, a unique name. Let's not forget the ability to get along great with Bobik upon your first meeting. I mean, if that isn't... Me too. Paimon's guide and companion, for goodness sake. We're not owner and pet. Definitely not. Ah, I see. Companions, you say? Yes, it does have a nicer ring to it. Don't you think so, Snezhka? So it does. That's settled then. From now on, Bobik's her companion as well. And now that we've chased those brutes off, shall we continue making art as per original plans? I'm sure that would make Bobik happy too. I did notice earlier that Bobik's got real artistic talents. Why, he was practically trembling with excitement while moving the boxes around. Would you come with us, Miss Guide? I mean, we've teamed up to beat some baddies already, haven't we? Yeah. Still, the Fatui aren't gonna just let this slide. You know that too, right? And things will get ugly if Bulbik falls into their hands. Bulbik seemed kinda spooked just now as well. Makola and I need to check he's alright. There are still 3 box sites left. Do lead the way to them. We'll meet up with you there. Okay, that's a little bit far. Oh no! Oh my god, I did... I didn't realize I was standing there. Wait, I was trying to open something else. Oh, sorry, poor little guy. Hmm. Yeah, okay. It's really. The sounds are really messed up right now. Mhm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Ah, okay. There we go. Okay, we just need to do this a bunch more times. I'm still confused. How is this considered anything like art though? But oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. You know what? We're gonna fight this thing.
バシャバシャ水弾だ。
夢なき眠りへようこそ。ほら目を閉して。やっと。やお静かに。やっとさや。
We get so little materials for doing all of that effort, though. Okay. More berries. And then moving on to the next box art. I kind of really want a cookie right now, though. Should I eat a cookie? I feel like I probably should, if only so that it doesn't, like, dry out over, like, a long period of time. Maybe a robot in the area. Oh, are we supposed to deal with that robot first? Hmm. Okay, I'm still a little bit confused about the whole thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm so confused. What direction is this? Oh, it's supposed to be over there. Okay. I was wondering why it was like so confusing. Ain't that our friend? Yeah, I'm basically a tank. Oh my god. I'm honestly still confused how they even got a hold of such a thing, and they're literally just using it for like art. And it's not even like the understandable art, it's like the super vague. I'm just moving a bunch of stuff around. And yeah, look at these guys. Or are we supposed to search for 10 of them? Oh, RBR, okay. Hmm. Sorry if I got distracted. I'm eating like a chocolate hazelnut cookie right now. It's pretty good. It's a little bit drier than I expected. I tend to have to like rehydrate after every single cookie that I eat.
蒼月よ永遠なる感謝ガチャガチャ見て見て虹だよ
目を閉じてさあさあどうやら僕は長く世間から離れすぎていたようですね。
Before long, Anishka and company arrive as agreed. Later on, now that I think about it, after I finish this stream though, I will still have to go back to work. Oh my god, it's gonna be so depressing to think about work like anytime past midnight. But then again, that's one of those things that if I had done this in the office, I wouldn't be worrying about it now. But it's a little bit too late for things like that. Okay. Are there more weird puzzles this time? Oh wait, no, I think there are. Yeah, there are, because we have that little robot thing again. Oh, this is so incredibly inconvenient because this thing is difficult to climb on top of. Wait, this is the correct one, right? How come it's not working? Wait, let's reset. Why is it always like this? Okay, let's try again. On the right side. Wait, let me see. Is there another container that There's another container that I missed! Oh my god, I did not notice that. There we go. Okay, so that's what it was about. Hey, how come this one worked? A while ago it wasn't connecting, and then now it connected so easily? Such a scam. Some of these game modes are so strange. There we go. I keep forgetting to check the other areas. So thank you for that. Okay, that's our installation art complete then. Not that I really understand it, of course, but it sure is pretty. Of course it's pretty. He took part in its creation, and Nishka. Come now, we must take a photo to commemorate this. Oh, we're gonna do that too? Of course! It's a collaboration between us after all. Let's find a spot with a beautiful view from which we could see every part of our installation art, and we'll take that picture there. Let's tank so strong it came to Columbina to the real moon. Honestly, I feel like that would solve a lot of her problems. Next patch though. It's gonna be soon. One more week to go, and we can finally see like the next update. What's those guys from just now? They must be here for Bulbic. What are those suspicious things flying around? Of course they're gonna pick up Bulbic. Of course they are. Heh, work's a dream. Quickly, take the Land Rover back to our garrison and hand it over to Lady Aloshka. As for you meddling fools... Bulbic, are you going with those villains? Didn't we just become companions? No, they just reprogrammed him. Tomorrow's Anaxa Day and Danheng Day, so hooray for the fancier Danheng. I'm starting to realize that I also pre-ordered a Danheng figurine and it has still not arrived, so Oh my god, you know, sad news though. Back in 2023, I ordered a Danheng Nendoroid from Good Smile Company. And Good Smile Company is technically official, but apparently in local, they just did some kind of licensing franchise agreement thing here. And then for basically like from 2024 kept following up. It's like, hey, you know, when am I going to get my Danheng Nendoroid? Because you guys said it was gonna arrive in June of 2024 and it still hasn't arrived. And so basically every month or every other month I keep asking like, hey, where's my Danheng? Hey, where's my Danheng? They're like, oh, sorry, you know, it's still late, hasn't arrived in the country yet. All of those issues like that. Up until the latest, I sent a message to them in June of this year, and they're like, okay, you know, your order is finally part of the latest shipment. It's going to arrive sometime end of June or like early July. So for me, it's like, I'm ecstatic because it means finally it's going to be here. And then I find out that, huh? Are they all dead? What? Wait, that was so fast. But yeah, so apparently I find out that the local Good Smile Company ended up closing. So the local franchise closed sometime in end of July. So I don't think I will get my pre-orders anymore at this point. So I'm really mad about the whole situation. I feel like this is the kind of thing you could just report to the government because it's like they literally closed shop without fulfilling their pre-orders, and I've been waiting for a literal 2 years for this. I ordered an Adventuring Nendoroid from a local group buy, and they ended up giving me my Adventuring even before the official Danheng. So I feel like this is one of those cases where it's actually worse to rely on a official channel because like if they mess up, they're not going to admit it and then they're not really going to help you out. But if it's like a local group buy, they're more willing to like actually take your worries into consideration. So yeah, I'm in that unfortunate scenario. Like, I don't know what to do now because I tried calling their numbers and all their numbers are dead. The cell phone. And like, if you try calling the number listed in the email, so I tried sending messages and nothing. And then you go to like the other website and then you search the number there, and you realize it's the exact same number, so it doesn't benefit anyone at all. Oh no, it's an enemy. Holy oh my god. Wow. Team Rigor or Team Intuition. Chase after the stolen Bobic. Ah, we were so close, but no dice. This is bad. We're treasure hunters, not phantom thieves of any stripe. Getting doors open isn't our strong suit. And knowing the kind of cautious fellow Drizla was, the gate to the lab in which Bulbic was produced and maintained is almost surely locked using some high-tech means. A frontal breach might be untenable. He was your friend, did he leave you? And he did leave you Bulbic, so he trusts you for sure. You should probably have the lab key, right? I'm afraid not. We're good friends. Insofar as downing 8 mugs of alcohol together, the flagship might form such bonds. That's on you, Makola. If we had only grabbed one more drink, we would have become true friends for sure. Is that how good friends are made? In that case, you must be best buddies already, what with all the fattery we've done. Paimon! That's not what they meant! Well said indeed. I knew you'd charge in alongside us to wrest Bobic from their grubby paws. But we haven't figured out how we're rushing in yet, have we? The lab's gotta have ventilation ducts. That's a good point. It's a place where manufacturing and repairs are done. People inside would choke to death if there were no vents, so let's head up above this cave and check, shall we? Speaking of that, there was a huge racket coming from that area not too long ago. Now that I think about it, was that them trying to break into the lab? I'll bet that was the case. No wonder Slava told us he'd run into some trouble and had to skip town for a bit. Let's go check it out then. Ugh. How do I get through? Ah? Huh. Do I just climb up there? I guess. This is so strange. I don't know if this is the correct way to go about things. It's like, normally you don't really do these. I feel like this is probably not the correct way to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the correct way to do things. So I think we probably have to go upstairs and then come from there. Yeah, it's outside. I had a feeling it's definitely not that easy.
僕のランプの炎は普通の雨では消えませんから。
There is a crane. Is it that? Oh, that one, that one, that one. Okay. Looks like there's a huge box blocking the entrance to the cavern. That wasn't there before. Looks like we're right above the lab. We just need to remove this box and we'll be in. Oh, if only you were with us right now, Bobik. A box this size cannot be man-portable. Perhaps they flung it in place using a crane. That means we could remove it in the exact same way, right? Let's go see if we can find anything. Wasn't there a crane like literally just right there? Okay, let's see if we can operate that from here. Yeah, the huge ass crane.
夜分に失礼。
There we go. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice.
どうやら僕は長く世間から離れすぎていたようですね。
Wait, haven't I been here before? Oh my god, it is! This one! This is the container van thingy. Usually there's a bunch of these upgrade materials inside. Oh, we did finish the power of research. Okay, we're done with that one. This is the team rigor or team intuition. Yeah, the sound of those kind of broke again. I don't know why. They were working fine a while ago, but apparently they couldn't be heard. I could hear it myself, but it wasn't actually appearing on stream, so that's the unfortunate thing. I will try to fix that next time. Okay, the lab's down there and those bad guys kidnapped Bobik too. Madam Aloshka, the equipment has been retrieved. We are preparing the modifications as per your instructions. Huh, what did I say? Can't ever trust scientists. The second they think they grasp some truth, they believe themselves above the law, above order, free to do as they please. Turning such a powerful weapon, capable of rewriting the script of a battle into a civilian transportation vehicle. Is this some kind of joke about principles and the need to stick to them? Are they just running from the power they might wield? She is a very, well, not super unique, but at least compared to the other NPCs. Her hair, too, is like so bright in comparison. It's a pity the world doesn't turn on wishful thinking. Power must be used wisely, not frittered away on some meaningless posturing. Don't worry, Land Rover. You'll soon have the power that should always have been yours to command. Ah, it looks like they're about to do something to poor Bobik. How dare they? We can rush in now, right? Right? Why do they keep saying Bobik is a civilian altering transportation device? That's such a weird thing to like emphasize like twice in a row. That's right, gotta teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
頭を直してやろう。
皆のために祈ろう。よっさバシャバシャ水弾だ。
お静かに目を閉じてお静かに死の底へ
They broke through. Okay. Yeah, the guy is fast for his age. Or something. Oh, she's not done. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Llama! Losing so much HP. Oh my god, my game is hanging. Oh no! Oh no!